Cool. Let's go. 11:01. Start your engines. And 11:02. Good enough. Missed it by a bit, but that's fine. And let's try not to total the truck, because going into services in IGT is a really bad idea. You don't want to have to take service stops. Which probably makes my somewhat risky intention of doing some wrong way driving at some point a bad idea, but we'll do it anyway. Ah, it feels so much nicer being in a fast truck again instead of what I was having to put up with the trailer deliveries. But I forgot how much understeer there is in this version of the game. Okay, let's not overcook it because there's tolls coming up soon anyway. If I could follow a car through, that would be nice, but I'm not gonna take extra time just to make sure that I'm behind someone. Nope, they're all going that way anyway. Slow down to about 40, and here we go. I mean, just not having to have a trailer behind us to accelerate as we go through these makes a huge difference anyway. Okay. So this will be a bit of a long one. It's not the longest by any stretch, but it's a decent distance. Is this a dilation zone? I should have gone through there, because it probably would have been if I'd gone through, but never mind. Gotta remember that. Sometimes you gotta nip through services and it just maybe saves you a minute, but that can make a difference. Can also freely dismiss traffic from immediately in front of us if it's going to be a problem. But hopefully not roll at all. Because that's an even bigger problem. Traffic. You're going to be annoying, aren't you, Mr. Caravan? No, you're not in the right lane, so that's good. Good. So like here we could get rid of the traffic if we wanted to, but we're gonna have to slow down for the toll booth anyway, so I don't mind too much. Just missed the chance to follow a car through. That's a shame. Okay, so we turn off up here, I'm fairly sure. And then we're going to have to get ready for some wrong way driving. We'll see if I'm still awake enough for this. Been up for 4 hours already and it's only 8:30. I can't remember how fast I can take these corners on this patch. It's that little bit at the end that always catches me out anyway. It's fine. Lost a little bit of speed, but it's fine. Services up here we can try and go through to save a little bit of IGT. Maybe it's not worth it, I don't know, but should be straight line at least, relatively. Yeah, good enough. And then there's traffic. Bollocks. Not worth the risk. Never mind, that dude just had to pull out there. I've still got 12th gear at least for now. Oh well, whatever. Didn't take damage for some reason, just shunted. I don't know if putting a bull bar on your truck. Oh, I went across the wrong side of the road too early. Oh, whoops. Oh, now we're getting engine malfunctions. At least it was on the corner that I was slowing down for anyway. Yeah, this is where I was meant to be, on the wrong side of the road. Oh well. We jumped the gun slightly. Ooh, that's a nasty corner to come around on the wrong side of the road. Oh, have I lost 12th? I've already lost 12th. Cock. I can't artificially change up into it? No, I'm out. I am done. We are very done. Bollocks. It was a good run. We did well in the first couple. That's alright. Now, where do you even get out of here? Oh, over there. We've already gone 4 hours. Yeah. Never mind. Basically, the hope now is that other people do just as badly on there, things like that, and also have to take services. The fact we had to go backwards as well is really annoying. I mean, we still want to do it, right? We still want to go on the wrong side of the road to get those better intersections further up. Is that still just the right thing to do? Probably not. Never mind. We're doing it anyway. That's a really bad corner. Where was it even that we hit something? I can't remember. We're not going to go through there. It's a dilation zone on the road anyway, looks like, so that's fine. Oh, it was up here that we hit something, wasn't it? Just got to stay on the shoulder pretty much the whole time. I guess that's the thing, is yeah, I'm going to save a bit of time at a couple of intersections later, but is it worth the fact that I'm having to play so safe and stay on the shoulder a lot of the time the rest of the way? Probably not. Yeah, because it's not 3-lane roads. 3-lane roads are much safer to drive on the wrong side of the road, because you rarely get traffic in the fast lane. Does happen, as evidenced in the Paris to Berlin run earlier, where we had to dodge a bus, but it's less likely to happen. But with 2-lane roads, it's even odds which lane they're going to be in. The shoulder is safe, but the shoulder is skinny. And in this patch you understeer really badly. I'm not gonna risk driving through there the wrong direction. I could have, it looks like, in the end, to get a bit of extra. Oh, it looks like it was time dilation zone, anyway. Sweet. Love it when that happens. Don't have to even deviate. Okay, so here's the intersection that we took that gamble on. I mean, it's not going to save us 4 hours, so ultimately not worth it, I feel. Theoretically, in a resettable run, it would have been worth it. Oh, you're in that lane. Okay, that's interesting. For some reason I thought it was illegal for trucks to be in that lane normally. No shoulder. We Gucci. And then the next intersection up here. Once again, not going to risk it. I think this probably won't be dilation on the road. Oh no, it is. Cool. You can see the seconds tick up more than 3, and that tells you that, yeah, it counts as like a time compression area. Please don't be on this lane. Okay, up here is where I can go back onto the correct side of the road. What's the betting I still crash anyway? Slow down a little bit to make that safe. You don't have much room to get across. Alright. And I don't know why I didn't despawn traffic back when I was crashing into things, but I just completely forgot that it was a thing. And that's the thing, is you have the ability in this, you can like quit out, well not quit out, but go to the menu and change the vegetation settings or something that triggers a reload of the graphics engine, and that despawns the traffic immediately around you. But in the moment, you very, very rarely remember about that sort of thing. I do kind of wonder with this as a sort of like competitive format, you almost need to do a best of 3. So if people do have really bad luck on traffic rolls and stuff, not the first truck trailer one because that's too long, but for even the RTA Paris to Berlin to start with, or definitely with this one, given that it's a fresh run, always need to do a best of 3 so you can have a couple of throwaways, but if you reset too aggressively to start with, then your last run has to count. It's kind of like what they do it in some other competitions, like the slope style mountain biking that we watch a lot of. They'll get 2 runs, so if they case something on their first run, they can then put it all on the next. Or they can like go safe early to get it score, and then go hard on the next one to try and pull ahead. Okay, so there I should have gone through probably. Yep. It's hard to know which ones are going to count and which ones aren't. Probably braked too much there, but whatever. At least I speed up faster than when I was hauling a trailer. And we're almost at the train, so that's good. I never do these corners well, even on old patch, let alone new patch. Now I gotta remember which lane to go. It's like, I think there's lights. So you go like 1, 2, 3 down and there's a green light or something. Yes, there we go. There it is. Oh. And crossing. Good. Only one option. Terrible. Okay. And now we want to turn it around if we can. I honestly feel it is worth taking a little bit of extra time to turn it around because we don't do the big loop up the top. Oh yeah, left hand side. I should have just gone right and then cut across here. Cool, well, there's very little extra deviation to do here. There's no wrong side of the road shenanigans to do that I can think of. Theoretically a bit nearest to Cardiff, but I don't think there's then another way across. So I either get a good turn to get onto the motorway that leads there, or I have a good turn to get off the motorway to get into the city. So, yeah. I imagine some of the others are already finished by now. Celtic rumours, that's kind of appropriate for heading towards Wales. Not fully Celtic, but there's similarities. Okay, here the road starts to widen, which is nice. Becomes slightly less hazardous. Okay, I was going to jump across there, but there was a car there. Never mind. Oh yeah, this twisty road. I hate this road. I can't even remember when I have done this previously, but I feel I have, and I didn't like it. I can't even remember why. Like, why I was doing this. Must have been just a casual playthrough thing, so I would have had a trailer too. I love when the shoulder continues into the tunnel. This is why I don't often bother with my camera and microphone when I'm speedrunning, because I'm saying much. Traffic. Must be coming up to the interchange soon, because we've only got just under 4 hours left. 260 odd Ks. Yeah, gotta ride the shoulder around here, I feel. Please no one be going into the servers. You know what, actually, let's just do this. I'm not gonna bother cutting through the servers again. That one's probably one I have to actually access. No, it's not. See, every time I think it's one that I would have to access in order to get the time dilation, it turns out to not be. So go figure. Ooh, 3 lanes through here. You likey likey. I don't like the positioning of that truck though. Oh, that's right, I've got to go off onto the back road up here. Yeah, that's right. This is where it gets interesting. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. It's a much better angled corner. Doubt it saves me much time, but I'll take it. At least I should still finish within the day. At something, right? Less than a 24-hour run. Sure. We'll take it. But this is the dangerous road through here. To have at the end of the run as well. Yeah, we don't need my high beams on now, eh? Fair point, person, like NPC who flashed me. Probably could have carried more speed through there, never mind. Oh, lots of blind crests through here. This would be a sucky place to have a crash. Are we getting sun glare as well? Just a perfect storm. Tight being through here. Beautiful countryside through here, though. Yeah, let's be cheeky. Whatever. But I have to slow down a lot anyway. So that would have been much more efficient if I'd just done that properly instead of being cheeky about it. Whatever. Right, now here's the bit up here that, like, I get onto a main road, I immediately go onto a different main road. If there is a way to cross the center line, then it would be nice. But also because I've just been going through, I'm probably gonna cut that corner. Because I've just been going through an intersection, my speed isn't that high anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. And also, there wouldn't be a way to cross the center line again later to get off at Cardiff, probably. Oh, but that wouldn't matter because it's a different type of intersection. Still. Let's see if there's even a way across up here, because it might just be a moot point. There is no way across. Doesn't matter. Now you can probably gap it down the grass there and then turn right. I've never really tried doing that before. Because I feel that would just end badly. And you'd still end up on the wrong side of the road. Well, we're almost there. We'll see if anyone else has managed to crash or not. I would expect after, because like in the Paris to Berlin run, my time was not great, but I still got the fastest because the others had mishaps. I would be expecting from that they'll then play it safer on this one, probably. So it wouldn't surprise me if they have not messed up, not made a bad decision to go on the wrong side of the road at various points, and instead just played it safe and cruised to victory. We'll see. So that's kind of what I expect, so that's why I felt that I had to try and do the wrong lane shenanigans. Because otherwise I could have just played it safe and hoped that the others messed up, but no, it's a case of go for it. You just do your run. It doesn't work out. Oh well, these things happen. Okay, thank you, Mr. Traffic. That was the most boomer reaction time from me, but it still worked out. Beep. Boing. Always fun when you're bouncing around. Beep, beep. "30, you say?" How about 130? That's miles anyway, but... This entrance into Cardiff is gnarly. Now, where's the entrance into the services anyway? There we go. And turn. And park. Perfect. Just as it ticked over to an extra minute. Well, that was that. Wasn't great, but that was that.